Well, you want some oat milk latte? You want some oat milk latte? Do you? Do you? Okay, take two. Hi guys, welcome back to another video and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do something a little bit different. I thought I would do a Q&A for you all. Now, the channel has been running for a little while now, so I thought maybe it might be quite nice for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. So I popped a post on my Instagram stories and on my Facebook page asking for any questions that you guys might have for our Q&A. So I have got them on my phone here, so I'm going to go through those with you today. I'm a little bit nervous, guys. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not going to lie, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So I've got my oat milk latte, which is literally my new favourite obsession. I love it. I don't know how I lived without it. And how cool are these glasses, by the way? Anyway, moving on. Question number one. So, how old are you? This one, I believe, is fairly easy. So I am 32. I nearly said 31 then. 32 years old. I nearly said 31 because I'm ignoring my 32nd birthday because it was in lockdown. And I feel like all lockdown birthdays, we can just ignore them. And so we stay the age that we were and then we just move forward from next year. I mean, I feel like that's a good thing, but might just be me. Anyway, but I am officially 32 years old. All right, let's go on to the next one. So how did you get into Pilates? So Pilates for me, I did it a little bit when I was dancing. So I am an ex-dancer. Dancing was going to be my career. I absolutely loved it and I still do. I love watching dance. It's just incredible and beautiful thing to watch. Unfortunately, I got injured and so I was unable to continue dancing. My left knee likes to dislocate. It's great and very painful, but yeah, and it just meant that doing anything in turnout or any twisting movements, it just really doesn't like. So dancing, unfortunately, was then off the table. I then went on to doing, God, what did I do after that? I worked in a shop for a while in a clothes store, Republic, if anyone remembers Republic. I don't think it's even going anymore, but I worked there for a while. I then actually applied to go to university to study fashion journalism. Fashion is another passion of mine and I was always quite good at writing and quite liked writing, so I thought I would go to that. Was there for less than 24 hours before I came home again. The university lifestyle was not for me. And yeah, I didn't really want to do it as a career, but I didn't know what else I wanted to do. So I kind of just was like, let's go to uni. Everyone's going to uni. That's what, the path that I should take. When in actual fact, it wasn't. So I came home. I then worked in an office. For anyone that knows me knows that that is not who I am at all. I mean, I take my hat off to people that do it, but I can't sit for long periods of time. So working in an office wasn't great for me. And then I decided that I would have a surgery that would possibly help me to be able to go back to dancing again. Now, it was going to be kind of 50-50 whether this surgery worked. Unfortunately, it didn't. But yeah, I had the surgery and then during my rehab, or as part of the rehab for my surgery, I went to a gym and had a personal trainer to help build up some strength through the leg joints and in particular through the muscles surrounding my knee joint. And that is actually where I met my husband. So Jamie was actually my personal trainer, so that's how we kind of met each other. And that's really how I kind of fell in love with fitness as well as Jamie, but fell in love with fitness. And so I then started working as a PT. He actually then moved on to a different job and I took his job. So I started working as a PT then after obviously gaining my qualification. And yeah, and then I kind of just moved through into the rehab route of personal training, and then which kind of led quite nicely into my Pilates route and my Pilates qualification. So I've been qualified for over 7 years now, and I absolutely adore it. I love my job so much, and I'm so lucky to be able to say that because so many people can't and don't say that. So I'm super lucky and super thrilled to be able to do that. Wow, I feel like that was really long and I may have to edit some of that rambling out. But anyway, that is how I got into Pilates. Let's move on to the next question because this video is going to be so long. I can just feel it now, just me rambling for hours and hours on end. It's not good. Okay, the next one. When was your first Pilates class and did you love it straight away? No, is the answer to that. I did not. My first Pilates class was when I was a dancer and I kind of didn't really get it, didn't really feel the muscles that I was supposed to be feeling and just found it to be a little bit boring, if I am completely honest. And it wasn't really until I learned a little bit more about the human body and kind of doing my rehab stuff for my knee that I really understood what Pilates does and really felt the benefit of doing Pilates. So yeah, when I did my first Pilates class, I didn't fall in love with it straight away. I found it initially a little bit boring, but yeah, later on down the line, completely fell head over heels in love with it. Okay. My favourite song that always cheers me up. Oh, okay. I am going to go for Bring It All Back, S Club 7. Put that on and it just cheers anyone up. It's a great wedding song as well. I mean, yeah. I love all the cheesy songs that I can really belt out and sing along to. You know, in the car when no one else is in the car with you and you can just really belt out that song. Those kind of songs make me really happy. I am also a 90s chick through and through. So yeah, Backstreet Boys, yes, always makes me happy. I mean, yeah, who doesn't like the Backstreet Boys? Who doesn't? Right. Okay, now coming back into fitness, what are the best at home fitness exercises? So I tend to go for, generally speaking, whatever you enjoy and whatever you love, and that you can keep up because you enjoy it. There is no point in doing a form of exercise if it's a chore, because there is no way on earth that you are going to keep that form of exercise up. Now, the best at home exercises, clearly, I'm going to say Pilates. Clearly. What I would go for after that is I quite like a HIIT session. With my knee, it tends to be kind of low impact HIIT, but I do quite like that. I quite like getting my heart rate up, or just going out and having a nice long walk is great. You know, we've got Betty, she's upstairs because she was just, causing a riot down here when I was trying to film this. This is the third attempt, so she is upstairs. But with Betty, it's so nice being able to go out and walk her and having that reason to go out every single day, especially in lockdown. It's been really nice to be able to do that. Okay, moving on. Right, tips on motivation to helping yourself work out, I believe this one is aimed at. So my first tip is, if you struggle with motivation to do it, is to do it first thing in the morning. Wake up, if you need to eat, then eat. I quite like doing my workouts fasted, but that is personal preference. But do it first thing, before you can then kind of get into any sort of routine or talk yourself out of it, or before you get distracted with work or anything like that. So first thing in the morning, get it done, get it gone. My other little top tip is to pop it on a list. I love a list. I'm a big list person. Like, I have lists for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I really enjoy a good list. And if I write it down, workout or gym or Pilates, whatever, then I like to tick things off my list. I've got a bit of a problem. I really enjoy doing that. So if it's written down, I will do it. Or just doing it first thing in the morning, and as well thinking about how good you will feel after you've done it, whether it is just that day or whether it is a long-term feeling of how you'll feel when you see changes in your body, changes in your health, in your cardio fitness. You know, think about those things and make them your motivation to get in and get the workout done. Okay. Right, what qualification or course was your favourite and most interesting to do? So obviously all of my Pilates qualifications I absolutely adored. They were brilliant, really enjoyed doing all of those. Now probably my most interesting one would be, it was after I was fully qualified in Pilates, and I just wanted to do a little bit more of an in-depth course on the anatomy of the human body. And so I actually did an anatomy on cadavers course. It was gross, really gross at times, but also the most fascinating course I have ever done. Seeing the human body like that is just incredible, and actually seeing how big the nerves are, and you kind of can understand common problems that people have, and it was probably the most interesting course. Well, it was the most interesting course that I have ever done, and the best way to learn anatomy. So if you do want to do an anatomy course, then get on one of those anatomy on cadavers. Again, not particularly pleasant, but really, really interesting course. So I would highly recommend. Obviously at the moment there aren't any courses running unless they're running over Zoom, whereas something like that you kind of need to be there. But yeah, when we're able to, I would definitely recommend a course like that, 100%. Okay, so how many pairs of leggings do you own? So in preparation for this question, I went upstairs and I counted how many leggings I own. 32. 32 pairs of leggings. I mean, no one needs that many pairs of leggings, really, do they? And I had a clear out just before lockdown, so I hate to think how many I had prior to that. I have an obsession, but I kind of make the excuse that it is my uniform, so I need it. I need to wear it. People buy suits to wear to work. I'll buy leggings to wear to work. So yeah, but I do have a slight issue. I would love one day to be able to get some sort of sponsorship deal from some kind of gym wear company. Any will be good, as it would just save me so much money. It would just be fantastic. Anyway, moving on. Right. Last question, guys. Last question. We are nearly there. Now, how do you stay positive every day? How do you lift yourself on a bad day as well? Now, I am very, very much the glass is half full type person, and I live by that throughout my life. I think that there is no point in thinking negative thoughts and negative feelings, because we just need to look on the bright side as much as we possibly can. I mean, that's not to say that I don't have down days, because I 100% do, especially during this lockdown period. It has been challenging at times. There was a time that I really thought that my business wasn't going to make it through. My clients are incredible, and they adapted to online classes via Zoom, and so we have made it through, and we will make it through. But there was a moment there that I was like, what am I going to do? I've spent 7 years building this business up, and it's just going to go to pot overnight. And so there were some difficult days, but I always think waking up in the morning and thinking about the things that you are grateful for. Honestly, it does really, really help. Just make a list in your mind, write them down if you want. If you like to write things down, then write them down. I will often just make a list sort of in my mind as I wake up, the things in my life that I am grateful for my husband, for my dog, for my family, for my house that I live in, for my food on my table, for you guys at home, my YouTube subscribers, my little family that we've got, and, my clients and my business. So there are so many things to be grateful for, but sometimes there are days that we just have to look for them a little bit more and search for them a little bit deeper. But gratitude is a really kind of key thing. And just to try and find the positives as much as you possibly can. Again, as I said in the motivation thing, I am a good, I love a good list. So I think that helps to kind of keep you almost perked up a bit, because you just work your way through the list, and so the day kind of goes. And at least you feel productive at the end of the day, rather than kind of feeling very mopey at the end of the day. Another one as well is that this sounds really super cheesy, and I read it in The Secret. I love that book. But it actually works an absolute treat. So if you just close your eyes and smile. So close your eyes and smile for at least a minute, and honestly, you will just feel more positive. Smiling is such a big thing. So just close your eyes, smile, and hopefully you will feel a little bit more positive for your day ahead. So that is all of my questions questions, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this little Q&A. If you did, please do give the video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. So I'll be back to my normal workout on Wednesday, and I have also got another little different video coming up. I'm going to have a little go at eat like a Victoria's Secret model for a week, and this is the results. So I'm starting that. I'm going to start filming it on Monday. I've written my food shop list for it, so yeah, hopefully it will be good and it will be fun, and I'm going to work out like them as well. So I'm going to just kind of, yeah, just do a little bit of a different and a fun video, but the workouts will of course still, I'll be coming at you as well. Alright guys, well, I will see you all on Wednesday for our next workout video. Take care everyone, bye!